another video review, and as you can see, today we're going to be looking at the Iron Man 2 6-inch movie series War Machine. This is a Walmart exclusive, and I gotta say, this guy's looking really cool. I've been very impressed by the smaller line of Iron Man figures, the ones that are coming out for this new movie. However, I have held off on getting any of them because, frankly, the paint apps and the paint schemes and everything, while they are nice, they use real nice paint. To me, they just look sloppy. I mean, I haven't seen a good one. I mean, and they're all over the place. I mean, I see the Iron Man figures all over the place. And every time I look at them, I'm like, oh wow, these look cool, but then I get close to them and I see how sloppy the paint apps are, and it just turns me off. So when I saw this guy along with the Mark 6 armor, I believe it's Mark 6 or Mark 5 or something like that, Mark 4 Iron Mans, I'm like, oh wow, they're going back to what they were before. However, they are a Walmart exclusive. Now, the difference between these guys and the original large-scale figure or larger-scale figures is the fact that they do come with different hands. You know, a lot some of the other, or some Japanese action figures, that they come with different hands for different poses and stuff. And I gotta say, I'm kind of glad that they were able to go with that. So back of the package, it's a nice, cool little action pose of War Machine, and then all the other figures in this line. I've only seen the Mark 6 Iron Man. I haven't seen Mark 1 or the Deep Dive, but if they make them in this scale, and from what I see, it actually looks nicer than the original, so we'll see what happens with these guys. So let's get this guy open and see what we got. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is the man himself, or the machine, I should say, War Machine. I am really digging this figure, man. The reason why I like this guy so much is the detail, the weight that this guy has. This guy is just thick, man. He is thick. He's got a nice heft to him, and he just looks cool, man. He's a War Machine, dude. What he comes with is pretty unique, I guess. He does come. Oops, he's kind of heavy a little bit. Kind of has a little problem standing. There we go. Now just hold on to him. Comes with these hands. He comes with one hand that's opening, as you can see, one hand that's closed, like a fist, and he's got one hand that's kind of in between, like he's in the middle of closing it. What's cool about these is that they got these pegs on there that they can, you can actually move them like that, so that's pretty cool. One thing that I find kind of, well, I don't know how I feel the fact that these things come out so easily. They don't snap in. There's no like tab or anything to really hold it into place. It just kind of, you know, the peg just kind of rests in there. But it's alright, man. I dig it. The detail on this guy is awesome. I really dig the paint. It's got this kind of worn look to it. However, it does have this worn but sheen look to it, and it looks really cool. It's really menacing and really, you know, warm. It kind of gives it that realistic look to it. He comes with this really cool Gatling gun, and it's got this belt that attaches. One side does attach to the gun, and the other attaches to his back, like that. Now this thing is kind of like a rubber plastic, so it does kind of, you know, it's hard to get it in a good pose because this thing just drags it back. As you can see, it doesn't allow it to stay in one place because of this thing like that. Maybe if they would have brought it a little further down, or if they would have put it over here or something, but they got it right in the center. Another really cool thing is that it comes with this really cool rocket launcher that goes on his chest, on his shoulder. It can be removed, so it's your option on whether you want to have it on there or not. Um, Now, what's cool about this guy is that the machine gun can slide um, from one side to another, so you can have it either on the right side or the left side, whichever you prefer. Um, Whichever side you want, it slides like that. Or can you take it off? Yeah, you can take it off. You can take it off if you want, and just have it like that. And then, if you're role playing, you can just have like that. Like that's pretty cool. I really like that they gave you the option of doing that. Now, right out of the package, this guy, the gun is warped. It's bent. Um, I don't know how we can fix that, but yeah, it's bent. Um, his articulation is pretty good. Um, his head, well, it is kind of hindered by these two things, but it can move around. He is on a ball joint. The arms, now these shoulder deals, they're independent, so you can get the arms in a lot of different poses. Bend at the shoulder, at the elbow. Now, the one thing that I can't believe that they did with this, and what I really disliked about the first line of figures, was the hip joints. They're on this odd little thing where you gotta rotate. If you want to move the leg forward, you gotta rotate this little ball that's in there to get it to where you want it to be, and that's really annoying. That is very annoying. Other than that, he's got nice range of motion on his knees, and nice range, even though it is kind of hindered right here by these two little pieces on his feet. Um, it does kind of hinder that. Except for these damn hip joints, man. They really drag the figure down, and it doesn't make it any easier. The fact that this ball joint is really tight. I mean, it's really tight. I feel like I'm gonna break it if I try to move it. But other than that, man, this is one of those figures where it's one of those must-gets. I love these bigger figures. I'm not a fan of the smaller ones, even though they do look nice. But the quality control on those are just non-existent. Well, as far as paint apps go, I'm pretty sure they're nice figures and they're really good figures. But I just want that. But anyway. So is this new line of figure worth it? If you're a fan of the Iron Man film, if you're a fan of War Machine, then definitely this guy is no doubt worth it. However, if this is the toy that you're getting for your child, I suggest, since it does have small parts, and the parts are very loose fitting to the figure, I suggest you go with the smaller versions. So bottom line is, this guy is an amazing figure, and from an amazing line, from an amazing film. So there you guys go. I hope you all enjoy it, and take care.